What's up guys, Georgia Farm and Fluvog here. Today we're going to be talking about how to fertilize your citrus trees. I got them here behind me. We're going to be demonstrating this on our Eureka lemon tree. So the two products we're going to be using today is a granular fertilizer that's a 355 NPK. It's Job's Organics, made specifically for fruit and citrus. And then we're also going to be doing a foliar feeding spray, and this is Southern Ag Citrus Nutritional Spray. I'll show you both of these. So I just picked both these up at the local Home Depot. You guys can really find these anywhere. It doesn't really matter. These aren't a specific brand that's better than any other. These are just ones I had locally, and any of them will work for you. So let's take you over to the Eureka lemon tree and see how we do this. All right, let's just go ahead and start with the easy one, the granular based fertilizer that we're gonna put at the base of the tree. So let's just follow the instructions on the back of the packaging. It says for established plants, we're gonna use 1 1/2 cups per foot of spread. So spread, what it's talking about is how far from the base of the tree, the trunk, out the tree is spreading. So here, I mean, we probably got about 1.5 feet or so. So we're gonna go ahead and do 2 cups of food for this tree. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna have this cup that, I know about 2/3 of this cup is equal to 1 cup. So we're gonna measure this out. All right, so this will be 1 cup. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna sprinkle it around the base of the tree. All right, and then we're gonna do our 2nd cup. All right, cup number 2. Same thing, we're gonna sprinkle around the base of the tree. It's best to avoid getting it right on the trunk of the tree, as it can cause some burning. So just sprinkle it around, but not right on. And then last step for this is we're gonna water it in. For watering in, it's important that you get every part wet, but when you're in a pot, you're not really worried about the rain washing away or anything, so it's not that big of a deal as compared to the banana trees when they're in the ground. You want to mix it into the soil. But here, if you use water, it's going to dissolve and it'll be able to absorb all the nutrients and you'll be fine. So next we're going to do the foliar feeding. And we took the Southern Ag and we mixed it at a rate of, it says on here, 1 tablespoon per gallon of spray. So this is a 1/2 gallon spray bottle. So I put 1/2 tablespoon in here, mixed in with water, shook it up. And what you want to do is set this to a fine mist. You don't want a strong stream or anything. And what we're going to do is we're just going to spray this on all the leaves. Make sure you get the top and the bottom side. And the benefits of doing a foliar feeding is through the roots, it can't always absorb all the micronutrients that you need. It's going to get the nitrogen and the phosphorus and the potassium, but what it won't get are the zincs and magnesiums and all these little minerals that really help give it that green color and iron. It's really going to make those fruits turn real big and become really delicious. And so what we're going to do is, well, one thing to note is don't spray it directly on the fruit. This is a non-organic foliar feeding spray, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with non-organic. It's just not good. It can cause some scarring of the fruit if you spray it directly on it. So we're going to start up here because we have a lot of fruiting down low. And as you can see, I'm just going each leaf one at a time and just giving a nice little spray. And there's no exact science to this. Just you want to try and get as much of the leaf coverage as you can, because that's where it's going to absorb all the nutrients. And I'm going to go ahead and do that to the rest of the plants. We'll fast forward through this part and I'll catch you up at the end. All right, seems we've got everything covered now with the spray. One thing to note is for this, unlike the granular, you do not want to water this in. Just let it dry. You can water them later, but let it dry first. Otherwise, you're just going to wash it all off and you're not going to get any nutrients. So I'm going to do this to the rest of my trees. You can do this to peach trees, citrus trees, all the lemons, limes, oranges, apples, all that stuff. Really any fruit tree or any tree at all is really going to benefit from foliar feeding and granular feeding. So really make sure you do both. What you should do is you should do this about every 2 to 3 weeks. I'm on a every other week schedule with my banana plants, so I'm probably just going to throw this in the mix and start doing it on the 15th of every month and the 1st of every month. Other than that, you keep doing this, you're going to grow lots of fruit, and they're going to be real big and ripe, and it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching today.